Welcome to my Body Recomp Diary, Baddie Bestie. I'm Mimi, and honestly, I have tried pretty much every diet under the sun, and somehow we are here again. But this time, I'm doing things a little differently. For the next 12 weeks, I am on a mission to lose body fat, build strength, and rebuild my body. But more importantly, I want to prove to myself that I can actually stay consistent and finish what I started. At the end of those 12 weeks, I'm doing a photo shoot to showcase the work I've put in. But I'm not just going to show you the before and after. I want you to see everything in between. The good days, the bad days, the setback, the tears, the workout, the boxing, the meal preps, and probably a few moments where I am literally questioning myself. Why did I start this? Because honestly, I want to change. I want to feel stronger. I want to feel leaner. And I want to look in the mirror at the end of all of this and know I put in the goddamn work. I did this. By the Lord's strength, I did this. So if you ever had to start over, or if you're trying to become a better version of yourself too, stick around. This is Body Recomp Diaries. Let's get into it. Here, hi, Baddie Bestie. We are on week 5. I am off to bed. I just want to say, I didn't go to that's a lie. I went to the gym today. I stepped foot into the gym today. I even did my warm up on the treadmill backwards. I even did my dynamic stretches, and I also did hack squat. However, if you know, you know. However, my quad, I don't know what I did to it. I'm thinking it was either last week, towards the end of last week, where I've pulled something, or there's a muscle that I sort of torn, possibly. Like today it was just hurting. I couldn't even wanted to do a reverse lunge, and it just felt like lead was pulling me down onto the ground trying to do it, and I was just like, It's like I've got boxing on Friday. I was just like, I'm going to rest, but I'm sort of annoyed at myself because this is like a setback. I'm not going to be able to train at all. I'm not going to be able to do progressive overload at all this week. And I was actually looking forward to it because what I did do for this week was I added 2 extra exercises for my leg day, and I was looking forward to doing that. So I added an extra compound movement, and I did like a knee flexion, but like a knee flexion, I added a knee flexion. So leg curls in. So I was looking forward to actually doing that today, but I've got I haven't got an ice pack. So I've got bone broth, which is cold. So I'm gonna just sit here for another 5-10 minutes and just nurse my quad, and then hopefully it's not painful. On a 1 to 10 scale, it is like 2. It's just like when I'm walking up the stairs and putting pressure on my left foot, I feel like pain at the front of my quad, and it's just like, oh for goodness sake, I just don't need that right now. I'm just I'm trying to think positive. I'm praying on it as well. God should just heal it, because I don't want anything to come between me and my fitness goals. And I've also got the photo shoot that I'm trying to work on. And that is also another thing. I am going to stop putting up my weight. You know, when I take my photos, my progressive photos, and I put the weight on, I'm actually going to stop doing that. The reason why is because what I'm finding is that I'm constantly every day weighing myself, which isn't good. Isn't good for me, because trigger warning, I used to have ED when I was younger, and I've gotten out of it. I still have there are still trigger moments that can not set me off to go back into it, but it'll just be little things that was just not so good. there. So I'm. He's playing. He's playing at this time of night. So what was I saying? Um, yes. So I was saying that. So I'm gonna literally stop weighing myself because it's literally taking all the fun out of like doing this body recomp, and I'm just like checking myself every day, and which isn't healthy. What I have noticed um in the last couple of weeks is like my food noise has quietened down. I have gotten a better relationship with food there. Although that no inches have fallen off yet. Nothing. No waist, no chest, no hips, no nothing has dropped. So I don't want to change anything just yet. I am going to just carry on for another like week or two and see what happens. And then we'll look to adjust anything if we need to adjust anything. But it's just making sure that my protein's high. Still keeping that. I'm still eating this week on the menu. But sort of like doing a Greek theme. A Greek Chinese theme. So as you know, Bulgaria wheat. I was thinking now I said I wanted to have a burger bowl, but that means I just don't think this week I can be asked. Meal prepping, so it's going to be very quick and just simple and easy food to get hold of. So I've got bulgur wheat still, and what was it after church yesterday? Yeah, because yesterday was Sunday after church. Went to Asda with my mum, and there was loads of the tender stem broccoli, so I got loads of them because they were reduced. They were like 26p, so I've got loads of them. So that's what I'll be having this week with bulgur wheat, and then also I've got my chipotle chicken, so I'll bring that out of the freezer. Probably tomorrow, maybe, I don't know. Um, and we'll make that up. So I've got veg and yeah, I've got veg, I've got my bulgur wheat, I've got chicken, I've got my protein source, I've got breakfast there and everything. All that will just probably be my snack and like my other meal. But I'm gonna see what I can whip up and I'll show you what we've got in the cupboard, so what we can whip up, but still making sure that it is literally high protein because we want to keep that high, keep our fiber good, which our fiber is really good. I've been going to the toilet every day. Not that you needed to know that, but my fiber intake is very well. Um, and my tracking is good. I did, oh my nose. I did make sure that I tracked every day last week, so I'm really happy with my progress with that. So that's got to be a small win.
It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
At the end of the day, so that is something. This week, obviously, I can't go to the gym. So it will be taking it light. Oh, I am going to increase my steps there. So I'm looking to do 15,000 a day. I don't know how much that's. Yeah, whilst I'm going to like try and make sure that me and him are out early. So I need to get into bed. So I will see you on our walk tomorrow. Morning, Baddie Bestie. Happy Tuesday. I am on my walk. My knee is feeling, my knee, my quad, my thigh. I don't know at this point, I don't know which it is, but it is currently a 1. So I'm planning to do a long walk over the next couple of days. I do want to do a long walk with Femi. So it's literally, I want to say it's about 7:30, coming up to 8 o'clock. I do have to check that. I do want to try and get my 10,000 steps in. So then all I've got to do is just aim to get 5,000 steps. So my goal this week is to make sure that I am getting over 15,000 steps there. I'm slightly I'm not going to say that I'm slightly tired, because I don't feel that I'm tired or anything, but I know that I am due on thinking about a week's time, so I might need to keep my iron intake high. Well, I think I mentioned it last week that I was craving pizza, which I did have pizza on 2 days, but I bulked it out with salad. I'm not sure if I actually showed that. I can't remember if I vlogged. I'm hoping that I did and everything, because I wanted to show, like, just being honest. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. So we're halfway through. I wouldn't say halfway. I think we're just 1/4 of a way through our walk. I've got Femi off a lead, so he's running around. So I'm gonna put him. I don't know if you can see him. Hold on. Let's see if you can. There he is. So I am going to put him back on lead, because we're going to get to the underpass, and he needs to be put on, because he'll just run wild and free, because he has no, you know
nothing, Jon Snow.
I am back from walking Femi, and not also just walking Femi, just also doing my walk. And I need that. I did it. Where's my phone? So this, you know how I said last night that I'm setting myself up for this week to add an extra 5,000 steps, so making sure that my minimum step requirement for this week is 15,000 steps. And then I also added two extra exercises into my leg workout, which I didn't do yesterday because my leg was hurting me. Well, it's not my leg, it was more of like my knee and quad bit. But today it is at a level 1. But I am going to continue just doing my steps for this week. So then on Friday, I've got boxing, and then we're back on it. So it's a little setback. Yesterday I was upset about it. I wasn't close to crying, but I was upset. But today is a new day, and we have gone and hit 10,000. So we're almost there to hit our minimum steps for the day, which I am so happy about. So I'm thinking to myself tomorrow that I'm gonna walk a different way that should give me an extra 5,000 steps then to walk around Willing Lake as well. So then by the time I get home, I would have hit 15,000 steps, and that is our minimum steps done and in the bag. So I am going to have my daily energy and focus electrolytes. I actually like having this one, and then I have this one to go to bed, you already know. So I start work at 11, so I need to make my breakfast, shower, get my wig on, making sure I look presentable, because right now I am looking rough. I don't know, I was gonna literally do a dance. My intrusive thoughts. Goodness. Oh my. So let's get this cracking. Let's get shaking. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh, so what this has, so you're probably wondering. So inside this, I only have 1 stick a day. Let me get it out. I mix mine with 500 mils of water. So it has 6 electrolytes: magnesium, potassium, sodium, phosphorus, calcium, and chloride, which helps balance your fluid in your body. And some of those electrolytes you already have inside your body there. And then also it has vitamin C, B6 and B12, which is the energy support there. And then I can't pronounce this word. Feel me, I'm coming. A natural source of caffeine there, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm gonna actually mix that with my creatine. Actually, I'm gonna actually mix that with that. So let's go add some water. That is refreshing. And then I'll do my broccoli for work. And I can leave in the next half hour. So back from walking Femi, and you never. He wants to come say hi. Femi. There. You happy? He always wants to be involved. So, although this is Body Recomp Diaries, I got a package. Because I wanted some shorts to wear for boxing, and I needed them. Put you down for me. So I ordered. It was like last week. I was just like, it was getting to the point where I was just like,
I'm baking like a toasted cheese here. It's so hot here.
I've just been struggling, and then it's just like I get so irritated, and then I was just like, the leggings aren't like, So I got on to Honor Active. Because you know, girls love their brand. It makes me feel confident. I like the way I feel in it. So last minute, I'm buying some shorts because I will wear them when they arrive to my next boxing session. So this morning, before I took Femi out, I have not opened them. So we're gonna open it. I'm gonna try it. Femi, it's not for you. So I got the Air Move, ones, because I just like the way they look there. And I got, Femi! Just wait. You can see them in a second. They just look. They just look so good. I did get it in an extra large, and also let me just throw it about. No wonder my room's a shit hole. No, it's not. It's not. Ooh. Okay. Okay, come on now. Okay, I've got the soft motion. Oh my god. Let's go. The way I'm like so excited is if I've just become an Honor affiliated athlete. Okay. I'm gonna go try them on and then we'll see what you think. I need to also put it together with all my Honor. God, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm not keen on them. I think it's because of the inner shorts, so I am going to return it. I think it'll just be better if I just got the one that wasn't like shorts like this underneath it. Apart from that, I think it'll be like, it's not rolling up, so I don't have an issue with that whatsoever. So I'm definitely going to return it. I think it'll definitely be good for boxing. I just think the inner shorts isn't for me, and that is completely fine because it's not every piece that should be for me there. So I like how it looks. I'm not going to deny that. I absolutely like how it looks. Maybe also if I didn't have the inner shorts, you know, it's just like gaping like this, it will be fine. And yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That is, I do like the band, how it's like quite thick there as well. And I'm just, oh, and then I'm also thinking during this like 12 weeks, I'm on week 5. And I think I'm just in my head. I've just got to trust the process. I've just got to keep doing what I'm doing, working out, moving my body, ensure that I'm fueling well and doing everything that is right. Do you know what? Let's try the soft motion. Okay, I've tried it on. Are you ready? Okay, so this is, I showed you the colour. It's a light, let me pour down. It's a light dusty sort of pink, okay? Be honest with me. Let me know what you think. I'm in an R-ing about it. I'm thinking, should I get a different colour? I'm not sure if it suits me. It feels really good on me, okay? Be honest, okay? Please. Okay. Maybe I need to move you back a bit. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Okay, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. It is pretty long. Yes, Femi, yes. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Ba, yeah, baby. Yeah. Okay, Femi. Ah, Femi, don't rip it. No. You like it too. Okay, you like it. You like it. Okay, let's back it up. Okay, and let me take it back. Don't rip. Oh, Femi. Why are you being so disruptive? Okay, let me wind it on down. Okay, it is long. I should have got short because I've got short legs and that's going to drag, but that is backing up, back. Oh, remember my knee's still hurting, so I can't be backing up. I wonder if I can. Maybe I should have gone a size down. So this is extra large. Maybe I should have just done a large. Maybe it would have been too tight. Come here, baby. So maybe I should have done. Hey, you do that again. You do that again, and up. Okay. So me and my baby. Yes, my little Oluwafemi. Okay. Right, so what we thinking? Is it? Is it? Okay. It's just this side. I think that is also what I'm thinking is when will that reduce? Will that go down? Actually, I'll take my measurements. I've done my progress photos. I actually need to take my measurements, and I didn't weigh myself because from now on we're not going to.
As she's talking, you can see that she forgot to put herself in the frame. Let's hope she realizes soon. Otherwise, to be honest, I don't know.
Weigh ourselves because, like I said, I'm becoming addicted to it where I'm literally weighing myself every single day, and I'm not liking that, and I'm not liking how it's making me feel. It's making me feel that I'm not making any progress. It's making me want to stop. It's In actual fact, it's making me chase the scale rather than chasing how I feel, how I'm looking, like my strength there, and thinking about how I am going ahead and how how I might mentally feeling, rather than I don't want to be. You were just looking here. Oh, I was trying. I'm gonna have to do that again. I'm home from work. How do you know every time I'm talking to YouTube, that's when you get the jump up? All the time. All the time. Okay, come say hi. Yes. What? Say hi. Say hi, Femi. Okay, you happy? Okay. I don't get how he knows. So I was hungry when I got home from work, and even coming back from work, I was just like, oh, I'm hungry. I stopped off at Lidl to get some salmon. I'll show you that in a bit. What I'm currently having is cereal and flaxseed and almond milk. There. That is literally what I'm having. Then I'm gonna go upstairs, chill. I'm gonna not chill really. I've got like quite a bit of short form editing to do. Make something to eat. I've got to make lunch for work and dinner as well, and also, I've got to have a sweet treat because although I'm sweet enough. So the steps that I did, because you know how I'm aiming to have minimum 15k a day. So far from walking Femi, we got, let it just load. Because I haven't got my Fitbit anymore, and I also am still yet to get an Apple Watch. First, I need to get my AirPods, which hopefully I should have them by next weekend, because I'm going to get it from work, because I think at work it's cheaper. But anyway, this is how much I did. I don't know if you can see that. I got 11,453 steps done. So that is really good. So by the time I get home later on today, I don't have any pockets in what I'm wearing to work today, but I'm definitely sure that I will literally hit 15k. I will literally go over. So that's what I'm slightly annoyed at, because I don't have a way of tracking my steps when I haven't got my phone in my pocket, but I'm pretty impressed with that. Yesterday, if you want to know, click the wrong button. Yesterday, it says I got 5,000 out of 10,000, which I definitely think that I got more, but hey ho, we move. Tuesday, 13,000. Again, that was in the morning walking Femi. And then Monday, because Monday I didn't wear something that had shorts in. I didn't wear pockets. And yesterday was Wednesday. I didn't wear pockets. And we went for a quick walk because I've been staying up late. I know. Like, I should be prioritizing sleep, but this week I haven't. We'll save that for our confessional bit, because that's something that we need to sit down, we need to address, and yeah, so we'll save that. Let us start off by making something to eat, because I am pretty hungry, and what I'm having for lunch for work is that I am having chicken and some potato wedges. I've got to make a salad to go with it. I haven't got any bulgur wheat inside the fridge because I used that up. Pretty much I am using leftover things to just make my meals up for this week. I know it's pretty. This week has been. We'll just have to sit down and chat about this week. But I've been making sure I've been logging everything. Everything's been built around protein and having volume and things like that. So I've been making sure that I've been pretty much intentional because we can't make excuses. There is no time for excuses. There is no room for excuses because we have to hit our goals. Having lunch, I didn't show you what I had made. So you know how I was saying about I've got chicken and wedges. This is it. Chicken and wedges. And yes, we are back at work recording my meal just because I didn't get to show you what I had. Also, this is also what I also have. I did some broccoli and then you know that salad that I was making earlier in the morning. That is it. And then that pizza that I had half of that pizza before I left. Before I left to come to work, so I had that. And then, dear diary, I got on the scales again this morning. I know I told myself I wouldn't. I even had, oh, okay. Okay for me. Okay. I even had him giving me the side eye and looking at me while I got on the scales because for me, for, even he was judging me, and I could feel him looking at me, telling me, I thought you said you weren't gonna go on the scales again. My lips looking dry. I don't know, I can't even tell. I went on it again. I'm gonna have to take the scales away. I literally think I'm gonna have to take the scales away. And also, I'm not worried. I'm just thinking, what if I don't lose this weight? Am I just meant to be big forever? Does that make sense? Because nothing is shifting. Nothing. I'm eating right. I don't think I'm sleeping enough. I'm getting enough protein in. I'm moving more. I just can't figure it out. So I've still got I'm on week 5 now. I think I've still got 8 weeks left. A lot can change in 8 weeks. I know a lot can change. I need to just be kinder and gentle to myself and like speak kinder and speak positive and speak words of affirmation onto my body. For one, my tummy feels so less bloated, so that's a good thing. So that's progress in itself. Fair enough, I'm not seeing physical change, but I am but I'm seeing mental shift changing, how I used to be, how I used to think, and then how I used to see food. It's all literally changing. The way I'm feeding myself, the way I'm like, I'm not constantly thinking about food, apart from like if I pass my food window to eat, and then yeah, fair enough. But it's not constant like it used to be. So I think that is a positive sign. That is something good. Oh, Femi, I'm coming. Just wait. There he is, ringing his bell, demanding attention because I'm talking to you. So I will close this diary and speak to you later. All my love, Mimi. Dear Diary, today at boxing was so good. Today at boxing. Today I saw like a little girl. She was 10. She was with another one of the coaches from the lounge, and the way I was just in awe of her. Like, she's literally just started. She is from Kuwait. I hope I pronounced that correctly. She's from Kuwait, and then they come over every 6 weeks. Every 6 weeks, like I think it's like in the summer and in the winter. And then the way she was just doing her footwork drills, and I was just like, oh, the inner Mimi in me was just like, oh, I wish I had started this when I was younger. And then I was just like, do you know what? I'm glad and happy that God has directed me to doing this now, because I care so much about it. I'm so passionate about it. And I was just in awe, and I was just thinking, I can't wait to do this as a career. I can't wait to do this every day, to wake up on a Friday and know that I have boxing. I'm so excited. I'm just like, oh, what am I going to do today? But today my legs were absolutely killing, because I did do our walk this morning. It was 2 hours, because Femi wanted to stop and sniff at every blade of grass, every new patch he wanted to sniff at. But literally dropped him home, and I literally went straight to boxing. But I was just like, oh, I love doing this. And I was just like, this is what I want to do. And by God's grace, I just need to do my course, need to complete it. That's my sole focus now, is just to literally get it done, take in the knowledge, learn more, and then I can go on to like my path and what my purpose is. And then as I was driving back home, because I've stopped off at Morrison's, I realised, you know how yesterday I said, like, who is it that I'm doing it for? I'm wanting to be aesthetically pleasing. Today at the gym and driving home, I realised I want to do it for, oh, I could cry. I realised I want to do it for the younger me, because it's just like, I've never felt like I've had a sport that I'm good at, or I've never felt sort of like I solely belong in a community of sports where I can literally talk about it, and where I don't feel out of place, and something that I love doing. And like, doing boxing just gives me so much confidence. I feel so confident doing it, and I'm just like, in essence, I think it's helping me helping me with my weight loss journey. Although, like, sometimes I do think, like, oh, maybe I should just take that GLP-1 and then let that be done with. But I'm just like, today made me realize, like, I have come such a long way from when I first started doing boxing to now. So it's just like, okay, although at the end of the 12 weeks, if I don't have the body that I have in my head wants to come out, I did that. I have literally worked on myself to get here. And that in itself has to be celebrated. And I have to remember that's why I'm doing the photo shoot, is to celebrate from where I was to where I am now. And I have to remember that I have to silence the rest of the noise, the rest of the outside world of what they're demonizing. Oh, not even demonizing, that's not the word. What they're potentially saying about, this is how you need to look, this is how you need to be and everything. And because what I'm realizing, I am getting stronger. I am getting healthier. I am putting in the work.
It's not going to be easy. It's going to be really hard.
All the time. Like, when I'm eating, I have to stop. Not like stop myself or restrict myself, but I think to myself, what's the benefit? How is that going to fuel my body right now? After 12 weeks, after I've gotten to my goal weight, yeah, that's fine. You can have it. But right now we have a goal to reach. And is that actually helping our goal? And that's what I'm thinking, because it's just like, I don't want to fail at this. I want to have the body. I want to have the mindset. I want to be committed. And I want to be able to do this where I can look back and be like, I fucking did that. I did that. That's what I wanted to say, dear diary.
Later that day.
Dear diary, I have got back from my friend, seeing my friend and her daughters. It was really good spending some time together, because we have been literally rescheduling. But today was really nice. The youngest one is starting to warm up to me. She didn't really warm up to me that much. It took her a while, but today she let me put on her nappies, and then she let me put on give her cuddles. So she came to me to give her cuddles. So that was really good. And then there I drank a can of Pepsi. So I had Pepsi Max, and we had some popcorn to nibble on. Oh, when I got home after boxing today, I was craving baked beans and some baked beans on toast. Don't knock baked beans and toast. So what did I do? You know, I'm in my era of making everything from scratch. So I went to go and make baked beans on toast. And then I was just like, do you know what? I want some cheesy baked beans. So I've got my eat lean, I want to say, cheese, sprinkled that on top. So I was just thinking to myself, I've got my carbs from my Jason sourdough bread. Then I was just like, I got my fiber from, I use butter beans and cannelloni beans. And those were the only beans that was inside it. And then I was just thinking, oh, I need some protein, because I've got my carbs, I've got my fiber. I've got also my protein cheese, which I did double up on. I was like, oh, let me have fried egg. So I put some fried egg. So 1 egg and two, I want to say egg whites. That's it, egg whites. Well, I left the one yolk in for the flavor and Yeah, flavor and yeah, pretty much flavor, extra nutrition. History. The rest is history. My mum got me. She was just like, oh, for when you're doing your content and you want to pour drinks into your cup rather than using that big shaky thing. She got me this. So I was just like, oh, thank you, mummy. Still got a sticker underneath. I'm not taking it off. It contains 490 mils of liquid in here. So 10 mils off 500. And as usual, I'm having my magnesium what was it? Wealthy magnesium electrolyte before I go to bed, which actually helps. It's really good. Helps me and soothes me to sleep. I think I remember reading you the packet the other night. I say all in that. Thank you. Thank you for so much for being here and staying with me and being on this journey of on my body recomp and joining me. So I say good night. Love you, Baddie Bestie, and I will catch you next week for another episode. Good night. Me, you gonna go to bed? For me, I know you're not sleeping.